Good evening and happy Monday, BMS. It is a chilly 44 degrees here in South Georgia. The time is now 8:30 p.m. and it's your girl Tiffany J here with yesterday's recap and today's news. Let's begin with our recap. Yesterday was Sunday, February 16th, 2025. Jordan started the day sending a special good morning out to those who got marked down candy on Saturday and those who were dedicated to finding their forever despite the weekend activities. But he took it away if you don't believe that strawberries are not a top 5 fruit. He also gave an exclusive good morning to Courtney Grant on her book release party for her book, Black Man, I Love You, and he encouraged everyone to support her. Morning greetings started, and Courtney showed her appreciation for the love and support from Jordan and the rest of the group. Raquel came in with an early morning question for the fellas, and she asked if they think that women who shoot their shot at men are desperate, and if a woman were to approach them, how would they feel? Would they be flattered or appalled? Greetings kept rolling, and the fellas started sharing their thoughts. Clarence and Jordan are flattered by the approach. Miracle reminded everyone of a few house rules. Zola shared Jacksonville's upcoming events. More greetings dropped, and Rain thinks a woman shooting her shot is attractive. Jason came in and wanted nothing but sex, no relationship, and no commitment. Well, honey, there's something out there for everyone. But that was definitely not the best approach. Amanda suggested another route, but made it clear he'd probably have to pay up. Clarence tried to bring the Lord in it, reminding everyone that he did say, "Ask and it shall be given," but I am sure there was a heavenly side eye that was sent his way. Jordan said that was a creative way to ask where the holes are, while Maya clutched her pearls. Brittany brought everyone back in by going back to the topic and reminded the group that approach is very important and style and grace is definitely necessary. Christiana followed up by saying that a woman should know how to give signals that she's interested in a man and the man should take it from there. In came William with the info that dropping the handkerchief is a lost art. For those that have no idea what he's talking about, please refer back to the nice explanations that the ladies gave. Miracle came in with another question and asked, what role does empathy play in effective leadership? Clarence reinforced that these kids these days have no clue what William's statement means, and Jordan pointed out that a lot of things are lost art, including comprehension, listening, and chivalry. Brittany said that folks should have been on Thursday night Zoom, and Miracle revealed that was her purpose for asking the question in the first place. Folks started chiming in with their thoughts on empathy and effective leadership, and it seems that everyone believes that empathy is definitely an important part of effective leadership. Miracle then came in with a follow-up question and asked, how can a leader recover from a mistake or a breach of trust with their partner? Jordan said anything is possible, and Miracle asked if there's a limitation to it. I said transparency and accountability. Jordan said that everything has a limit, but that threshold is different for everyone. More people started chiming in with their thoughts, and Christiana turned the conversation back to the topic of the morning and said that women are too busy shooting shots and men love it until that woman shows them what a real ninja she is. The fella started talking about how differently things used to be, and Sade voiced that the Me Too movement played a role in complicating dating. Virtual eyes started looking, and she further stated that she is 100% against politically correct culture and groupthink. Janine came in saying she feels like communication trumps any potential confusion about Me Too, but everyone is different and things are nuanced with people making lots of blanket statements. More conversation around that topic ensued, and Clarence dropped links to remind everyone of BMS's upcoming events. Brittany pointed out that she hopes people are reading the room in all of the instances that were shared, and then she shifted the energy because while we love open dialogue, we want love and connections. So she asked, when was the time that you approached someone or were approached by someone and it went well? We got some interesting stories, including Jared getting an OnlyFans link. Miracle came through and reminded everyone that we're looking for chat hosts, and we would love for folks to apply. The chat kept chatting and dropping those successful approach stories, and it was another beautiful day in the BMS neighborhood. And just like that, we are all done with yesterday's recap, and it's time for some housekeeping. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you've done your mandatory introduction in the Facebook group. Please don't plan any events without going through proper channels. Don't drop any business promotions, unapproved links, or anything of that nature in the chats. Protocols are in place for a purpose, and clear is kind. If you have any questions or if you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to the admins and moderators. They are here to make your journey a breeze. Also, be sure to check out your regional chat and get active. Ladies, we want you to join the ladies' lounge, and fellas, they want you in the men's lounge. Those spaces are curated just for you. Lastly, we want to see you guys and gals on the Zoom chats nightly, building rapport and making connections. That's how you meet people and get in on all the fun. Also, Don't forget about the Ladies Lounge Zoom every other Tuesday at 7 and the Men's Lounge Zoom every other Wednesday at 7. Both of those times are Eastern Standard, and those Zooms are for their respective audiences. The information to join can be found in the Ladies Lounge for the ladies and in the Men's Lounge for the fellas. Now that we're done with our housekeeping, it is time for today's news. Today is Monday, February 17th, 2025. Happy Black History Month, BMS. The day started with Jordan giving a special good morning out to those that believe Helen didn't do enough to that man in Diary of a Mad Black Woman, but he took it back if you believe in having no socks in the bed. He also congratulated Courtney on her successful book release party, and she dropped a video of her toast. Congratulations, sweetheart. We are so proud of you, and we wish you much success going forward. Greetings started rolling in, and members were inquiring about where they could purchase her book. And of course, folks were questioning Jordan about what the deal is for the folks going without wearing socks to bed. The guard dog Clarence came in and reminded everyone that it is Man Crush Monday, and he encouraged the fellas to drop a tank top or sleeveless shirt selfie to show off their manly arms, so the ladies could tag their crushes and let them know how good they look. Of course, he led the charge, and he had those guns loaded. But then he reminded everyone to show love daily because we never know when we'll lose someone or when our time with our loved ones will be up. There was a little talk about Sexy Red declining, becoming a full-time WWE wrestler, and it seems that folks are good with that and would rather not have her in the squared circle. Talisha came in asking about speed dating, and the fellas started slowly dropping those pics. Our fearless leader came in all gas, no brakes, sharing a pic and asking what opinions about dating would have you looking like the man in the pic. He then went on to state that every woman is at least 60% lesbian and with the right man will engage with another woman while taking back shots. He then thanked everyone for coming to his TED Talk. The fellas don't agree with Raquel saying they want to be chased. There was some funny back and forth, and then Lucas asked who got fired on their day off. Some more dating opinions dropped, the chat kept chatting, and it's been another beautiful day in the BMS neighborhood. And just like that, we are all caught up on today's news. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some breaking news. I repeat, we have some breaking news. Did you know that we have a new chat? I repeat, BMS has a new chat. We now have a space for all of our Black mature couples. That means if you found someone in the group and y'all are giving it a go, you now have a safe space to link up with other BMS couples and share the things that only couples can. You and your partner have to request to join the chat and your status will be verified. But once it has been verified, you will be allowed to enter and welcome into the world of BMS couples. We cannot wait to see you in the space, having all the fun, doing all the things, and participating in all of the BMS couple shenanigans. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some exciting news. BMS is hiring. That's right, you heard me correctly. BMS is hiring. Are you passionate about fostering connections and organizing amazing events? If so, we're expanding our team and we're looking for dedicated moderators, chat hosts, event planners, designers, and developers to join our vibrant community. These are all paid positions. For more details or to apply, visit the featured section of our Facebook group or check out the pinned post at the top of your regional chats. We cannot wait to add you to our team. Today's Black History highlight goes out to Hattie McDaniel. McDaniel was the first African American to win an Academy Award when she won the award for Best Performance of an Actress in a Supporting Role in 1940 for her role as Mammy in the film version of Gone with the Wind. While many thought she broke a barrier, others thought her role reinforced a stereotype. She didn't have any control over the part she was given, and for her, it was better to play a maid for $700 a week than to actually be one for $7 a day. When Hattie accepted her award, she did so in a segregated no blacks hotel in LA. The movie's producer actually had to call in a favor for her to even be allowed in the building. And even then, she had to sit in the back at a small table against a wall with her escort and her white agent. Upon winning, she gave a gracious speech in a room filled with emotion. Ultimately, the NAACP ended up disowning her for perpetuating negative stereotypes with her roles, and after her death, the Oscar that she left to Howard University was deemed worthless and went missing from the school. Despite the roles she played, she never lost herself or stopped fighting for the advancement of her race. She endured questions from both sides, and even refused to utter the N word during filming for Gone with the Wind. In her final years, she found success doing voiceover on a radio station and became the first African American woman to star in a radio show. She earned $1,000 a week, but only shot 6 episodes before she became ill and passed from breast cancer on October 26, 1952. She was 57 years old. Hattie McDaniel is an example of Black excellence, 24/7, 365, and there's absolutely nothing like it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from your girl Tiffany J with yesterday's recap and today's news. As always, have all the fun, do all the things, and participate in all of the shenanigans. And while you do, know that I love you, but God loves you best. And remember, to make it great, know it's blessed, do your best, and God will always take care of the rest. And I will check in with you, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow evening. Good night.